Hi everyone! Today I want to show you how to make this really pretty card using the Avant Garden stamp set. The Avant Garden stamp set is from the Sale-a-Bration catalog, which is going on now through March 31st, 2017. And it's one of the sets you can choose free with a $50 purchase. The stamp set is really nice. It has a few florals, some leaves, 3 sentiments, and a nice background stamp. We're going to focus on the big flowers. To start, I am stamping on shimmery white cardstock. Shimmery white is a little different than your standard cardstock in that it'll hold up to watercolor, and that is how you get this blurry effect of the ink. I'm using Sweet Sugar Plum as the flower color, and I simply stamped it on my cardstock in a few places. Like that. Next I used wild wasabi for the leaves and stem. One thing I want to point out about photopolymer is that you can bend it, which is kind of fun. Let's say you want your stem to be curved slightly, like I do. Isn't that fun? Twist and curve your stem any different way you like. I'm adding a few leaves. There we go. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, now to achieve the blurred effect, I used my aqua painter. Now you can go right over this ink and just kind of smear it, pushing in with your aqua painter. I went over all one color at the same time, just so it wouldn't get too muddy. So first I did all of the Sweet Sugar Plum. And then I kind of cleaned it off on the paper. And then I went over my wasabi. You can spray your paper as well, your cardstock, but I wanted it to dry a little faster and I wanted to have a little bit more control. And so I'm using the aqua painter. And you might want to blur out the edges a little bit. And there you go. Just makes a soft watercolor look, which goes nicely with this paper that I'm going to use. The paper is called Falling in Love, and it has some really beautiful soft colors, and some of them feature this, well, it's called bouquet, I'm not really good at pronouncing the word, effect, which is kind of like a photography effect where it has the shimmery bursts of light and it's slightly blurry. There's also some lace pieces in here that would go really nicely with this card as well. So I chose this background here. Which I think is really pretty and soft and goes nicely with a watercolor look. Now I wanted to add, while this is drying, I'm going to put that aside, this little bit of lace down the side. I used soft suede. There we go. And I just put it not quite an inch from the side, almost. One thing I like about this grid paper is that you can make sure your card is lined up, and then you can kind of line up your lace, and it really helps you when you're stamping to have these lines as a guide. Okay, great. That's where we're going to put our main panel. I also used this little thanks. Now this is a punch. It's actually a larger label punch, and I just used the cardstock on the side. Just kind of poked it in. So really all I cut out was this little edge here. I'm going to use it kind of like a tab. instead of a label. And I'm going to use my marker to ink up the stamp set because all I want from this sentiment is the thanks. I think the whole thing would fit if you wanted to. Yep. But I just wanted the thanks. So it's nice to use your markers to just pick and choose certain things you want from a stamp. I used the brush tip side of the marker. Okay. There we go. Put that aside. And now we're just going to assemble. This ribbon is also part of Sale-a-Bration, and I wanted to show it to you. It's so shimmery and pretty. Perfect for a fancy card. I've already used a whole roll. This is all that's left of my first roll. So I'm going to cut down the length. I'm going to kind of do a faux bow on this one just because I hardly have any left. See, so I can cut it the length I need. And I'm going to use glue dots to attach it to the back. So, there we go. Okay. I'll stick that down. And then with this little leftover piece here, I'm just going to tie a little knot. Yeah. Okay, that's a little long. Okay, sometimes I like to add a little glue dot behind just to keep that knot in place. There we go. Okay, and then our thanks is just going to go right behind here. I'm using glue dots on the back just because I have these layers and this paper, and the snail adhesive I thought might come up, so I'm just going to use the glue dots this time. And there you have it. This cardstock here is called Sahara Sand, and I use that for the base. And now we're just going to put it on. And there you have it. There is your very pretty, fancy card. I wanted to show you another one that I made. This time I used Calypso Coral, and I thought it was really pretty. And I would have made more of these, but I ran out of this ribbon. This ribbon comes from a little accessory pack called Cupcakes and Carousels. It's lovely. I just got a new pack. It's really pretty. It's got an ombre effect, dark to light, really soft, beautiful ribbon. And it also comes with these really pretty shimmery sequins that go great with this card, and you can adhere those kind of in a little scattering. So that's another version of the same card. Really pretty and quite simple, I think. So there you have it. There are the two cards using the Avant Garden stamp set from the Sale-a-Bration catalog. And this lace trim stamp set is also from the Sale-a-Bration catalog, and it's called Delicate Details. Really nice lace stamps. So I hope you enjoyed these cards. I hope that you will check out my blog. It's www.bethspapercuts.com, and follow me there. From that blog you can access all the catalogs that are current, including the Sale-a-Bration catalog, and you can also access my online store, so you can purchase all your Stampin' Up! Products. So here's that ribbon. See how pretty? You get a 2-pack gold and silver metallic ribbon. Really nice. There's the lace trim, and here is that Avant Garden really pretty stamp sets. So check it out. I would love to become your demonstrator. Thank you so much for watching.